Some say treasure shines because it wants to be found. Others say it shines because it is afraid of the dark. High in a quiet mountain lived a dragon named Emberlin. His wings were wide, his scales were old, and his cave was empty. Long ago, the cave had been filled with gold, cups that sang when touched, and gems that caught the sun. Now there was only stone, dust, and silence. Still, Emberlin guarded the cave every day. He sat at the entrance when the morning fog rolled in. He curled his tail around the rocks at night. He did not leave. He did not sleep deeply. He waited. Villagers once climbed the mountain hoping for riches. When they found nothing, they stopped coming. Songs about Emberlin faded. The mountain became quiet again. All except for one small pair of footsteps. A child named Luma climbed the path with a loaf of bread in her bag and questions in her heart. She was not brave in the loud way. She was brave in the curious way. When she reached the cave, she did not scream. She did not run. She looked at the great dragon and asked,
"Why do you guard nothing?"
The question landed heavier than any sword.
Mr.
Emberlin's
Dragon?
fire stirred, then softened.
Hello?
No one had asked him that before.
This cave is not nothing.
He said. Luma tilted her head.
But it has no gold.
It has a promise.
Emberlin replied. The wind moved through the cave like a breath remembering itself. Long ago, before Luma was born, before the village had walls, Emberlin had guarded more treasure than he could count. One winter, a great sickness came. Gold could not stop it. Gems could not heal it. A young human healer climbed the mountain, weak and shaking, asking for shelter. The dragon had never shared his cave, but he did. For many nights, Emberlin burned small fires to keep the healer warm. The healer saved the village. Before leaving, the healer touched the dragon's claw and said,
If you ever lose what you guard, do not chase it. Guard its place where it once lived.
That is how healing stays. Soon after, thieves came. They took everything while Emberlin slept for the first time in centuries. When he woke, the treasure was gone. He wanted to burn the world. Instead, he remembered the promise. So he stayed. Years passed, then decades, then loneliness settled like dust. Luma listened with wide eyes.
But you look tired.
She said gently. I am, Emberlin whispered.
What if the promise is already kept? What if the healing stayed long enough?
The dragon felt something crack, not in the mountain, but inside his chest. What if I leave? What if the promise breaks? Luma stepped closer. She placed the bread on a stone. She said,
Maybe promises are not cages. Maybe they are doors.
That night, Emberlin did something he had never done. He slept. When morning came, the cave felt lighter. The air felt warm. Emberlin stood, stretched his wings, and for the first time turned away from the entrance. As he flew, something strange happened. Flowers grew where his shadow passed. Streams cleared. The mountain breathed. The treasure had not been gold. It had been his staying and his leaving. From that day on, Emberlin no longer guarded an empty cave. He guarded the sky, the valleys, and the fragile courage of letting go. And far below, a child told a story, not about a dragon who kept treasure, but about a dragon who finally learned he was one. The greatest treasure is not what we hold forever, but what we release when it is time.